Hello and welcome back after a solid year hiatus from YouTube. So I've been very blessed this year to have been as busy as I have been between working and traveling for work, and then just trying to remain as unbothered during those in-between times as I possibly can. I just haven't really had time to sit down and share anything with you guys or do anything with you guys, but today it's going down. I actually have one box from Ulta, and I got these few items because they had a $15 off coupon that they sent to my email, and I'm not one to turn down any amount of money that I can get off of a purchase. So I only have a few things in here, so I'm going to actually start with this, and then we'll break into the Sephora item. So if you want to see what all I've been picking up here lately, just keep watching. There's literally only a few things in here. That's why I wanted to go ahead and start with this one. I think I got like 2 things for me, 2 things for Germany. That was it. And with my $15 off, and then I think I had like $8 worth of points, I think all this was only like $54. So I feel like I did pretty good. So, oh look, this nice little packaging. Okay, so I've said here before that Germany has the absolute worst and most stubborn blackheads that I have ever seen on anybody in my life, and I'm not giving up yet. I'm holding on to hope that something can be done about them. And I've tried one facial cleanser by Boscia that I got from Sephora last year, and I don't know if you have to use it a little bit more consistently than he does for it to work, but it didn't really do anything. So I picked this up. This is the CNC by Clean and Clear Blackhead Clearing Coffee Scrub. This was only like 12 bucks, and you get a pretty decent amount. I mean, you get 4 ounces. I think I probably paid about the same amount for about half the size when I ordered the one from Sephora. So between this and I got this like blackhead blemish removing toolkit, between that and then maybe a good facial, hopefully this will work. I don't know, we'll see. It has salicylic acid acne medication, so I don't know, we'll see. It says it's supposed to eliminate blackheads and gently exfoliate to lift dirt, oil, and dead skin, which he has plenty of. All right, so we'll be trying that one out. And then next, shout out to my girl Liz Lyon. She actually recommended this for her itchy box braids. Germany does not have box braids or any other kind of braids, but he does have very itchy scalp, as do I. This is actually coming out tomorrow, so I won't be using this product anytime soon, but I do intend on getting my sew-in back probably in the next couple of months. But she recommended this Thayer's Witch Hazel with Cucumber. This is a toner. It's kind of bright. This is a toner, but like I said, she said that this was really good and really soothing for her itchy scalp, so we'll be trying this out as well. Anyway, I picked up this lip gloss because I had been eyeballing it since last year when they originally came out with it, when they did their first collaboration with 2 really popular YouTubers by the name of Desi Perkins, and I don't know Katie's last name, but her YouTube channel is Luster Lux. The collaboration included this lip gloss, some lipsticks, a palette, some highlighters, and I honestly had no interest in anything other than this lip gloss, but every single time I would go to pick it up or order it online, it was sold out. So Ulta recently started selling Dose of Colors online and in some of their stores, and when I had my $15 off, I don't know how I ran into this, how I discovered this that was available, but this is actually, they brought this back for their second collection. So this is not part of their original collection that they came out with last year, but a new one, which looks great, but again, this is all I was interested in. So this is just a clear lip gloss that has some gold reflex. I'll swatch it for you guys. It smells just like butterscotch, like a butterscotch candy. Hopefully you can see this good. It's kind of, light is really bright. Let me back up a little bit. So see, it's just clear with some gold reflex, and I've actually seen this on several people. It looks really pretty by itself, and it looks really pretty when it's layered on top of a lipstick or a lip liner. So I'm really excited to finally have this, and I'm even more excited to be able to finally use it. And then the last thing I picked up was a new fragrance for myself. Now let me just tell you guys, I don't do a lot of shopping for perfumes for myself, mainly because I don't wear them on a daily basis. I used to, but because I work in the hospital and some people are a little bit more sensitive to those kind of fragrances, I try to keep it as minimal as I possibly can. And plus, I just don't go through perfumes very quickly, so I see no point in constantly buying a new one, even though I do love them. Now, this particular fragrance I was a little skeptical to buy, only because I feel like the person behind the fragrance caters more to a different age demographic that I no longer fit into. But I read really good reviews on it, and it wasn't terribly expensive. So here it is. It's the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume. I think this is actually, let me turn this light off. This is just, there we go, that's better. This is actually, I believe, her newest fragrance that she came up with. She has several, and I have smelled others, but they smell really good, but I don't want to walk around smelling like cotton candy and marshmallow. So this one, I heard, is really good for just about every age group. I'm gonna see if I can find the notes that this has, but let me open it up because I want to smell it. This was a blind buy. I did not go into the stores and smell this. I just ordered it strictly off the strength of the reviews. Now, I did see online what the bottle looked like, and it's super cute. I mean, I still kind of feel, let me turn around, you can see the name. I still kind of feel like this is a little juvenile looking for me, but I don't really care about that. I just more or less care about the way it smells. So I'm getting ready to go somewhere, so I'm gonna actually spray some. I don't have any perfume on. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is nice. This is very sophisticated smelling. Like, this doesn't smell anything like the others that I've smelled from her line. Oh my gosh, I kind of wish I would have got a bigger bottle. It's really like fresh, but it has like some sweetness to it, but it's more fresh to me. I remember reading online that it has like bergamot, patchouli, vanilla orchid, lavender, pear. I can't remember everything that it has in it, but either way, she did that with this one. This is definitely something that I feel you could wear all year long, but I'm certainly going to be wearing it in the colder seasons. Okay, moving on to Sephora. This is what I've really been looking forward to. I have a lot of stuff, so just kind of bear with me. Let me get through it as quickly as I can. I consolidated everything, just about everything, into one box, but I do have one box that is unopened. I just got it in the mail on Monday, but I didn't get here until Wednesday night. And then I have this bag from when I had to go exchange a couple of things on Wednesday when I got home. So let's open up this bag, because this I know for sure only has a couple of things in it. All right. So I've said here on my channel before that I tend to always buy Germany something whenever I pick something up for myself, as you saw with my Ulta box. And he's big on cologne, and cologne is just about the only thing that he can really get any use out of at Sephora. So I did pick him up another bottle. This is Jimmy Choo Man Intense. I did mean to get this large bottle, and actually originally I got just the plain Jimmy Choo Man, which I later found out he was totally fine with. But when I went to exchange it, this was the only size they had, and this is kind of an expensive cologne, so he better use this whole thing or he will not be getting any more from me until probably next Christmas. But I don't know what this really smells like. I mean, I couldn't really get a good feel of it whenever I was in the store, but he smelled it before. He actually sent me a picture of it saying that he really liked it, so I went on ahead and picked up this Big Daddy for him. And then for myself, originally I had the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Stencil. Girl, when I bought that, I wasn't thinking. I probably bought it when I was fresh off of work at 8 o'clock in the morning, but it was $20. And I really don't know what I was thinking for a brow stencil. $20, that's so stupid. And then I turned around on Amazon and found it for $3. you know it went back. So instead of going through the hassle of them trying to put it back on my card, I actually traded it in for one of the Too Faced Melted Matte lipsticks. I used to be kind of a Too Faced snob back when I first started trying to wear more high-end makeup. But of course, I've discovered other brands that I like a little bit better. But I've heard really good things, and these are always sold out. Really good things about this lipstick in particular. Every time I've went to go look for it, whether it was in stores or online, it's always gone. So they only had one, and I actually got it. So this is the Gingerbread Girl. I know they had a Gingerbread Man last year, which I actually got because Germany picked that up for me when he went to Sephora a couple of weeks ago. But I've never tried one of their Melted Matte lipsticks. I heard this smells really good, and I'll swatch it for you too. I smell gingerbread, but I smell more chocolate. Maybe it's just me. Okay, let me swatch it. Oh, okay. That's pretty. That's really pretty. It looks even better in person. But yeah, I'm excited to finally have this. I really did want to try this out, especially since it was sold out, so it must be really good. And I've heard good things about it. So got that one for myself. Oh, I don't even know where to begin in this box. There's so much in here. We'll just start with whatever's on top. All right, so I haven't been as diligent with my skincare as I was last year, the year before, as I got closer to 30. But I'm trying to get better about it, especially now that I'm on my way home and I have like everything that I need to do a facial or just make sure that I'm keeping up my daily regimens. But I've been eyeballing this one as well, this product. This is the, I don't know if you say Caudalie, I don't know. This is a brightening essence, and I had heard about this a long time ago, probably a year or two ago. And essentially what a brightening essence does is when you put it on before you put your moisturizer, your toner, your oils, whatever it is you use daily, nightly, however you prefer to do your skincare routine. And everything that you put on top of it, this is a big bottle, everything that you put on top of it is supposed to work like even more and it's supposed to be even better. So you can put it on with a cotton pad or just your hand, and then you go on with everything else that you normally use day and night. So I'm gonna give it a smell. It doesn't really have much of a smell. It kind of smells like just a regular toner, I guess. But I've heard more than once that good skincare should not have a smell. So I'm happy to finally have this. I've been wanting this for a while. I just had other things that I guess I wanted a little bit more, but now she's mine. So I normally use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, but I've seen people use this Hourglass one and it looks good, okay? And with me getting a little up there in age and wanting to make sure that my makeup always looks good no matter what, I figured I might as well invest in one that I've heard is even better than the Laura Mercier. So this is the translucent setting powder, the Veil translucent setting powder. And from what I hear, you don't need much of this. Like this little part right here, it only lets out so much. And from what I understand, that is literally all you need for your under eye. And you don't want to do too much padding. You just want to kind of place it there and then leave it alone. So I'm really excited to try this. I'm going to probably try this tomorrow in a little get ready with me video that I'm gonna film. So we'll see how this looks and how it wears. Okay. Oh, so next I picked up a new concealer, and this has been in my cart on my wish list for a really long time as well. I think this may have been the very first high-end makeup concealer that I ever tried. This is the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Concealer. When I was about 25, I started wanting to wear better quality makeup, and I didn't know where to begin. So I went to Sephora and I told the girl my problematic areas, which is really mostly my T-zone, but the biggest issue I had was super oily skin. So she pointed me in the direction of a couple of foundations and a concealer, and I'm almost certain this was it. But I just haven't went back I never went back to pick that up right after, and then I lost a little little Ziploc bag that they put your samples in. So I don't know, but I'm excited to try this. It says full coverage, and again, I have dark circles under my eyes, so anything that says full coverage, give it to me. So I'm not big on bronzers or contour just because I've never played around with them, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna overdo it. But I wanted to give this one by Anastasia Beverly Hills a try. I am a big fan of Anastasia Beverly Hills makeup. I think I have more from that brand than I have of any others. So I've been seeing a lot of people use this, and this seems to be very brown girl friendly, this color in particular. Like, it literally looks good on any shade of brown. It looks a little light at first, like just in the pan, and even kind of in person, but when you put it on, I guess it just works really well with brown skin, even when you're darker complected than I am. So I'm excited to have this. Again, I've never tried a bronzer before, but I figured Anastasia has never done me wrong with any of her other products. So, speaking of Anastasia, I bought another palette, and I swore I was not going to. I really had no interest in this whatsoever. Look at, first of all, wait a minute, let me close her back up because you got to see this packaging. Look at this. Just look at it. I mean, she's just so pretty. It's almost hard to resist just from the packaging alone. I'm here for anything that sparkles and shines and has glitter. I mean, seriously. But initially I was like, I don't need that palette. I don't even want that. I have all those colors in some shape or form in other palettes or even individually. But then I thought about it, and I was like, it's an Anastasia palette, and you collect her palettes and you love her palettes, so just get it, girl, just get it. So I did. And this is actually my first time seeing it in person. I haven't even so much as looked at it in stores. But, ooh, okay. As usual, she just doesn't do us wrong. Look at this. Look at all these metallic glitter colors. I think I do have one in another palette that's this color, and then I know I have the black one, but I don't care. This is great for the holidays. I mean, you can pull off so many beautiful holiday looks with this. This rose quartz color is everything right here. Oh my gosh. Let me back up. I wish this light was a little bit better, but anyway, I'm definitely going to be using this. I love this already, and I haven't even swatched it, but happy to have her too. Here's my other melted matte lipstick from Too Faced that Germany picked up for me when he went to Sephora not too long ago. He got this one for me because the gingerbread girl was not there. This was literally the last one. I'm going to swatch this one as well. This one looks a little bit more orange than the other. Oh yeah, definitely. That's really pretty. Yeah, they smell more like chocolate than gingerbread to me, but they smell really, really, really good. So this is definitely more orange than this one, but they're both really pretty and really, really nice for the fall. I could see myself using this during Christmas time as well, but this one is definitely good for fall. So I'll be trying her out probably sooner than I will this one. And I bet you anything, this Dose of Colors lip gloss would look bomb on either one of these. I can't wait. Girl, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I have been heavy into skincare for the last couple of years, even though I haven't been as diligent these last few months as I normally am. But I went way out of my way, it was worth it though, to pick up this Honeymoon Glow by Pharmacy. So the only other thing from Pharmacy that I've ever tried was a sample of their honey mask, I think is what it's called. And then I have in my stash their makeup remover, which I really, really like. So this is an AHA resurfacing night cream, or not night cream, night serum. And I've been wanting a night serum for a while. And initially I was going to buy the Drunk Elephant one, but y'all listen, Drunk Elephant is extremely expensive, like break the bank expensive. And I've liked pretty much everything that I have tried from them. But I absolutely hate their vitamin C serum. Not that it doesn't work well, but I can't get past the smell. It smells like boiling meat. And that one was not cheap. So I was really afraid if I bought their AHA night serum that I was going to have the same problem. And I just can't afford to waste $90. But I heard that this one doesn't really have a smell. And this works just as well, if not better. And it was much cheaper. It was like $40 cheaper. So, wait a minute. Hold on, girl, I can't get it open. We're just gonna tear the box open. I hate to do that, but whatever. Okay, so look at this packaging. This packaging is really nice. This looks like it would do something, doesn't it? So you only use this, I think, 2 to 3 times a week, and I have the brightening essence, which also has glycolic acid in it, so I won't be using those at the same time. I guess I'll just kind of alternate between the two, because this is a skin exfoliant, not quite the same way you exfoliate with a Clarisonic or like a facial scrub, but I don't want to overdo it and end up drying my face out, because I have done that before and I had patches and girl, it looked like I had ringworm on my face, and no honey, we're not here for that. So like I said, I went out of my way for this, so this stuff better work. I've heard and read nothing but stellar reviews about this, and it was sold out online, so I had to drive to the store to get it after I got off work, looking like a zombie or walking like a zombie, feeling like a zombie. So this better be about something. All right, next I picked up the new Beauty Blender Power Pocket Puff. Say that 3 times fast. So I love my Beauty Blender, and I almost hate to use anything else once I got introduced to that, but I do. However, I saw that this is actually good for not only putting on your setting powder, but it's also got the other side to it that's supposed to help you kind of touch yourself up. So you don't put anything on it, and you don't wet this like you do the normal Beauty Blender. You just dot your face wherever you're oily, and then this side, this fuzzy side, is for your setting powder, I believe. I'll have to look it up, but I'm almost certain that the pink side is for your powder, and then the more beige tan side is for your touch-up. So I'm excited to have this. I think it's cute. I've always wanted a little powder puff, and Laura Mercier carries them, but I think they're a little bit more expensive, so I never bothered, but I got her. Oh, girl, we had a lot in here. I didn't even realize I bought all this. A couple of other things that are not necessarily new to me as far as the brand or the product, but they're just new colors. And these are the Bite Beauty lip pencils. So these are originally $18, which I would never pay $18 for a lip liner. But they were marked down to $9 plus another 20% off, and I've tried them before. I actually tried a sample that I got with some Sephora points, so I went on ahead and bought a couple during the last sale, and then I picked up these 2 during this sale, and they're really dark colors, which are perfect for this time of the year. So this one is 044, which the colors are on, I think this is mahogany. I'm almost certain this is the color mahogany, but it's 044 and this is 048, and I think this is ox blood. So I don't have a lot of really dark colors, and I figured these would be good just as an overall color. These are really smooth and creamy, and for them to originally be relatively expensive and then marked down to essentially drugstore prices, girl, you know I had to get them. All right, you know, I'm getting tired. I've got way too much stuff, but we're getting to the end. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, so this is a new lash glue. I'm hoping like hell this works a lot better than the other lash glues I have, because I have been using Duo lash glue forever. I hate the white one because it leaves like a white, hey, hush up. It leaves a white, to me it leaves a white film, but then I have the black Duo and it works perfectly fine, but I'm just about out of it, so I needed a new one. And then I tried the Ardell one, which is clear. What I like about the Ardell one is that you don't have to wait for it to get tacky. You just put it on your lash and then put your lash on. But sometimes the hold isn't all that good. So this is by House of Lashes, and I've heard that House of Lashes actual eyelashes are really, really nice. I don't have any. I just wear Ardell because they're inexpensive and they look nice. Hello. But this was only like $9 plus my 20% off, and it basically brought it down to the same price I would pay for the Duo lash glue. And then I got a new brush. So I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse about this, but I have heard that these last forever and people have them for years and years and years, and they still reach for them and they still love them. This is one of the Sephora airbrush brushes, and this is supposed to be for your overall face powder. And I mean, I already have a few face powder brushes, but I've just heard that these are good, so I figured I'd try one. And I mean, I have other Sephora brushes, but they're not the Pro Airbrush line, so this better be worth $32. Last box. All right. Oh, I forgot about this stuff. Ah! Oh, girl, I totally forgot I ordered this. See, this is why I need to stop. Okay, so earlier I had showed you the Veil Translucent Setting Powder by Hourglass. This is a primer. So I love the primers that I use. I use one from Tarte, I use a Becca primer, and then I use a Scandinavia primer spray. And I love those. And I'm very particular about primer because I'm super oily, so I have to like really be careful about what I put on underneath my makeup. This had stellar reviews, and I didn't want to commit to a full size just in case it really didn't work for my skin type, but I have heard that this is really, really good. And I don't use primers on a regular basis because I don't wear makeup every single day, so I can't imagine that I'll go through this really quickly. But I'll be trying it out soon, and when I try it, I'm gonna skip my primer spray so I can give it a fair shot. The regular size bottle is $50, and your girl just can't be out here trying stuff out for $50, so I just got the little trial size, and hopefully it works well. So I know that I already bought one palette, and I very rarely buy more than one at the same time, but I have tried this palette before in a different color and I really like it, so I figured I would pick up another. This is the Huda Beauty, I think it's the Jewel Obsessions palette, and this is in Topaz. She came out with 4 or 5 different shades, and to me this was probably the most flattering for me, like something that I knew that I would wear on a regular basis, and on top of that it was perfect for this time of the year. So look at this. So they always come with sparkly shades and matte shades, and I feel like you can do so many looks with these little palettes. They're small, there's only 9 shades, but I'm telling you, you can really pull off a nice look. I have the mauve one that I bought, I think earlier in the year, maybe springtime. I may have bought it last year, I don't really remember, but I carried it with me when I was out of town earlier in the year, and I mean, it just works perfectly for every occasion. Like, it doesn't matter if you're trying to just have a casual look, if you want a glammed up look. This is really very versatile, so I'm happy to have another one. And like I said, you can take this everywhere, so for convenience purposes alone, this was definitely worth the money. Oh, okay, so every Wednesday Sephora has what they call weekly wows, and I really forget about these every week because, again, I don't buy a whole lot of makeup throughout the year. But this, I was shocked to see. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I had one that I bought 2 years ago, and I don't know what happened to it. I think it fell out of one of my purses and it just disappeared. But it's regular, it's over $20, $26. And I was like, I'm not replacing that for $26, but it was half off. And then my discount from Sephora, the 20% off, girl, I had to restock. I love this. I love any lip mask, but I really, really love this. I just couldn't justify replacing it for $26, but for $13, yeah, I justified that. We're almost done. So I bought the Sephora Pro Airbrush, and then I turned around and bought another Sephora brush. This one was much cheaper, and this has really good reviews too. This is part of their magnetic line. This is a highlighter brush, and I literally only have one highlighter brush that I got from Morphe last year or the year before last, and I really like it, but I'm not as faithful with washing my brushes as I should be, so I was like, I'm buying me another one, and this was not expensive. So, oh, look how pretty it is. And this looks like, oh yeah, this would definitely fit well for what it's supposed to be used for. This works well for highlighting for sure. It's a little bit smaller than I was expecting, but that's not a bad thing. I'm happy with it. This is really pretty. I should have got more. No, I shouldn't. What am I talking? This is crazy talk. This was plenty. All right, and this better be the last thing. Yeah, it's the last thing. So more skincare. This is a mask, a skincare mask. And I love a good mask. I love facials. I wish that I could be a little bit more diligent about doing them every week, at least once or twice a week, but I'm not yet. Maybe that'll be a 2019 resolution. But this is by Summer Fridays, and it is the Overtime Mask. So this is a new brand to Sephora. They have another one that's called Jet Lag, but I think that's more for dry skin. And again, I'm not dry. I'm very oily. So I thought that this would definitely be a better option for, oh no, I'm getting lipstick all over my shirt. I thought this would be a much better option for me personally. So those of you out there that pumpkin so hard that shit cray, you'll like this because it smells like pumpkin. Okay, I didn't think I'd really like it that much, but I actually really do like this. It's very, very like Christmassy. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm using this tonight. That's it. Me and Germ are getting a facial tonight. So I'm anxious to see how well this works. I hear that when you put this on and you remove it, you are just glowing, and I'm here for the glow, girl. Give it all to me, every last bit of it. So we'll see how this works. All right guys, so that's it. That's all I got. I feel like I almost never was gonna finish that. I got a lot more than I thought. Like, oh my god. But hey, like I said, I only shop during the sales, and I feel like I can go a little crazy here and there, but no judgment, right? No judgment. Okay, I think I'm gonna go hit up Bath and Body Works and take advantage of their $12.95 3-wick candles and see what else we can get into with what's left of the day. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Check back often enough to see what other damage I've been out here doing. You guys have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Maddox, stop that. Does anybody else out there have a dog that just has like this compulsive need to constantly scratch and bite and lick himself? It's annoying. Anyway, and then, hold on, I'm spilling everything. I'm still recording.